Good morning, gang. Happy Thursday morning. Okay, before we get started this morning, a couple of housekeeping things real quick because you guys have been asking. My cousin came out of surgery late yesterday afternoon. Uh, so far, everything looks fine. They've taken her off of the lung heart machine. The only thing I heard was her skin looked a little different color. Okay, that's my guess is bruising at 84 years old, but we'll see. Should know more today, but looks like she made it through surgery, no problem. So thank you again for all the prayers. Second thing this morning, the holiday fundraiser. We are now up to just under $1,500. So that is good. Thank you for that. Again, if you are interested in making contributions, the Venmo link is below in the description. That's the way to do it electronically. If you want to mail me a contribution, the post office box address is also in the description down there. Please, if you're sending something, either cash or a check/money order with the payee blank on it. Okay, that's the way I can deposit the stuff. So thank you again for everybody that's already contributed. We're still on this. We've still got about a month to raise money. So it'll be the beginning of December, first couple of days that I'll take everything in. So, all right. Moving on. We are now, 36 hours after the election results have come in New York, right? The first avowed communist, even though he claims I'm only a Democrat, socialist, I'm not a communist, my ass, okay, in a position of leadership. You can say whatever you want about Bernie Sanders or AOC or some of these. They're part of a collective, okay? They are not the ultimate authority. The mayor of New York is the ultimate authority in New York City, okay? America's mayor, my ass. But it's funny because he doesn't even take office till the first of the year. And within the first day, we're already seeing how his policies are collapsing. Yeah, one day after an election, you're not even in office yet. And we're already finding out that everything you promised, you can't do. Okay. It was funny yesterday after promising free this and free that and free everything and rent control and wholesale prices at grocery stores because the state's going to run them and yada, yada, yada. Oh, Kathy Hochul won't let me raise taxes. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a mayor, not a king, right? No kings. Remember that one? Got it. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do? One day after promising everybody free stuff, he comes up and says, please donate money to me, to my fund so we can move into Gracie Mansion. So, or not, well, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. To, the mayor's residence, I guess that's the governor's, isn't it? I'm not sure. Don't live in New York. We need all this money so I can hire staff and we can change things and everything like that. So I plan on taxing you more, even though I can't do that. So you know what I want you to do? I want you to give me your money willingly. Right. That's going to go over real well. Hi. The reason we voted for you is because we're all so broke and we want, you promised that you're going to make life more affordable. For who? You want me to give you what little I've got left. Got it. Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. So then moving on, now we're starting to see how his policies are going to affect the services people have. The FDNY fire chief yesterday, Jewish, announced he is resigning. He will be working through December 19th, and that's it. Specifically because Mamdani was elected. How many other firefighters or NYPD officers are going to take retirement? I'd advise it pretty quick. Why? Oh, I don't know. What are the odds of the pension fund for New York City employees getting raided like the Democrats did with Social Security back in the 70s? Oh, I'm sorry, officer, you put 20 years, 30 years on the job? Well, the mayor spent all the money to run grocery stores, so we don't have any of your pension fund left. How many FDNY and NYPD people are going to take early retirement? And if there's the possibility to take it in a lump sum, I'd highly advise that, okay? Even if you go, oh my God, it's going to be less, invest it, do something with it. It's no different than the lottery, right? You won $1 billion in the Powerball. You get $500 million after taxes. Or you can take the $1 billion in a 30-year annuity. Take the $500 million, invest it. In 30 years, you can very easily make up that other half, okay, without taking any risk. Yeah, can you imagine this? This is going to be the Mamdani thing. We're going to hire a bunch more social workers. Remember, this is a guy who wants to defund the police. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. 2 thugs broke into your house and shot your husband. We'll be there to console you. What about catching the guys? I've got a description and a license plate. We don't do that anymore. We'll just be there to pat you on the back and tell you everything will be okay. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Your apartment caught fire and your baby couldn't, get out on its own. We don't have firemen to go rescue people. We'll send a social worker to help you make funeral arrangements for your child. Right? Okay. These are his policies. You're going to start losing people. A lot of them. When they start leaving from the top down, yeah, they're going to go. How soon is it, because we've seen this in, Dearborn, Michigan, before the call to prayer is broadcast from Times Square every morning at 5 o'clock and 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Count on it. Okay? This is going to happen. Now again, he's not a king, right? There still is city council, assemblymen, et cetera, that are going to help make decisions. As the Islamic community came out yesterday, including CARE and including the Muslim Brotherhood, a couple of terrorist organizations, just to remind people here, they have said yesterday that now that they have the mayor's office, the intention is to take over city council, to take over the New York Assembly, to all be Muslim, and to turn New York City into an Islamic city. That it's the only way. These are organizations that still, for some goofy reason, have some respect by the federal government. No, they're terrorist organizations. The Muslim Brotherhood came out yesterday and said, you will submit. This is the plan. This is Allah's plan. And we will do it, his quote, with either ballots or bullets. So they are basically telling us that this is the whole plan, not that we didn't know this, okay, we just don't do anything about it, that the intention is to take over the country and force everybody to submit to Islam. No effing way. Again, I will die on my feet before I live on my knees. The chances of me ever converting to Islam are absolutely 0.00000. And if you ever try, make sure you have reservations for your hotel room with your 72 versions, because that's where you're going. Show up on my front doorstep with the Koran in hand. You will leave with a body bag. No question. Not happening. You're a threat. You're a terrorist. End of story. This is how far it's gone. Saw stuff yesterday. New Yorkers are already fleeing, right? Realtors in Florida are talking about there's $100 million in one day in money coming into Florida to buy houses, all from New Yorkers. And the thing is this, I see a lot of it, that Texas is full, Florida's full, Tennessee's full. Mind you this, every single person in New York City is not a blueberry, okay? There are conservatives that live there. Long Island is a good example. If they want to leave, welcome them into your neighborhood. They don't want the bullshit any more than you do. And they're outnumbered. 4-1, 5-1. Okay. There's safety in numbers. There's strength in numbers. I don't blame them one bit for wanting to go live with like-minded people. I live in Tennessee. One of my reasons for moving here, to live with like-minded people. Okay. And yes, because I've never been a liberal. Okay. But once people understood, I wanted to assimilate with them, not change them. I was accepted into the community. The same thing could happen, I'm not going to say will, with these people fleeing New York. It's not the purple-haired, nose ring, skinny jean, soy latte crowd saying free Palestine that wants to move into your community. Those run out. But the common sense, patriot, 2A believing, Jesus following conservatives, give them a break. They're trying to get away from chaos, which is what liberals, communists, Democrats, socialists are bringing. Don't believe me? How safe would you feel walking through Dearborn, Michigan at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Probably not. Okay. How safe would you feel walking through any major city at 11 o'clock at night? Probably not. But notice what they all have in common. They're run by people who hate America. Democrats hate America. Muslims hate America. Why they move here, I have no clue. We hate hot dogs. We hate freedom of speech. We hate music, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Let's move to the United States. I mean, how long do you think in New York it's going to be? I mean, there's a rumor going around on this, but you could see it actually happening. That Mom Donnie comes up and says, effective immediately, no more alcohol sales in New York, no more cigarette sales in New York, no more lottery tickets in New York. Those are all banned by Islam. No more music allowed. Everybody has to wear a hijab. Don't think it's going to happen? Ask Dearborn. That was the trial run. Now they got the big game. If the federal government lets this happen, you better get ready for it to come to your neighborhood. Dallas is next. So before people say, oh, gee, it's just New York, who gives a shit? Hey, Texas, you're the next target, in case you didn't notice. We need to get rid of this disease. Every single one of them. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. Pinball out.